Next, for nearly a decade, we've been at the forefront of blockchain innovation, shaping the future of financial infrastructure. We've engineered solutions that make the exchange of information, money, and assets seamless. Today, Onyx becomes Kexis, signaling our commitment to a more connected ecosystem where money, assets, and financial information move like never before.
Okay, so we have JP Morgan Chase announcing they have teamed up with Onyx Finance and Chainlink to move their product Kexis across the blockchain. This is absolutely massive because when you think about what this really signifies, we are saying massive players like JP Morgan Chase is using crypto in a major way, and they are announcing it to the world. This is not some kind of quiet under the radar like Bank of America did with XRP. They were kind of testing in the background. It's been really low key. Not a lot of people have been aware of that. But now you have JP Morgan Chase officially saying, hey guys, we are using Onyx Finance, we are using Chainlink, we are using cryptocurrency on the blockchain officially. And the announcement is here. So check it out right over here. Take a look. You have today, we're excited to announce the debut transaction on Onyx Finance testnet, a cross-chain atomic DVP settlement of OUSG. This milestone marks the first use of OnoChain's infrastructure and is first of its kind cross-chain atomic delivery versus payment, which is DVP, settlement of a tokenized asset, OUSG, between Kexis digital payments, permissioned blockchain network, and a layer 1 blockchain network, OnoChain, via Chainlink's cross-chain orchestration infrastructure. So you have them all three teaming up and essentially testing how this is going to run, and it's running smooth enough that they are going to run off with this. And they tell you down here below a bit more about what's going on. Let's keep on reading. So you have OnoChain, our next generation blockchain purpose-built to scale the tokenization of RWAs, combined with the openness of public blockchains with the compliance and security standards required by institutions, laying the foundation for institutional grade financial markets to move on chain. They are given that signal that they are ready to move on chain. And when you have somebody like JP Morgan Chase saying they're going to move on chain, what do you think all these other smaller banks are going to do? JP Morgan Chase moves more than $6 trillion a year through their system, and they're going to start moving that money through blockchain, through all this technology, and it's going to happen. So people that are speculating, is no longer speculation. Utility assets are the ones you need, and Onyx Finance is going to be one of these major players that I feel like people do not know enough about because they're worried about all these other distractions out there. If you haven't checked out Onyx, please do. They are a massive player, and they have a lot of team up with Ripple and XRP as well. So look into that. This is going to be a massive player in the market going down in the future. Let's keep on reading here. Since its inception, the Kexis platform has exceeded 1.5 trillion in notional value, processing an average of more than $2 billion daily in transaction volume. Payment transactions have grown by 10 times year over year. The successful cross-chain atomic settlement of tokenized Treasury fund within the OnoChain testnet environment establishes the foundation for future work on more advanced DVP transactions and use cases. So if you don't know about the OUSG, essentially the government is coming in with them as well, our Treasury. So this is a massive player in the market, and it's been kind of under its value here recently. So check it out right over here. If you look at CoinMarketCap, just a quick look for the day. So on CoinMarketCap right now, it's $1.02. You did see it get down to about 80 something cents is about where I bought here this recently when we had that dip. But you have a total supply of 10 billion with a circulating supply of 3.15 billion. So you still can get it at a pretty decent price. I mean, think about it. Would you rather pay it now at the $1.02, or would you rather come back over here and buy it at the $2.03 that it once was back in December of 2024? And you see this healthy movement coming through. They've been really strong. So you know it's going to keep on going up past that $2 mark. You can buy it literally half off right now if that is something you are into. This is not financial advice. Please do not take it as such. I'm just pointing out Onyx Finance teaming up with JP Morgan Chase is now going to signify to the world that cryptocurrency is here to stay and blockchain technology is a thing that is going forward. You have to think about the rest of the retail environment that is still kind of new crypto. They don't really know what that is. They don't really know the utility and the actual real world utility behind it, they're still thinking it's just some fake, meme coins, scams, and all this. They're still kind of new to it. Of course, the news media is slowly rolling out like, hey, crypto this, Bitcoin this, and they're really pushing people towards Bitcoin. They're keeping them away from the actual assets like Ondo or XRP, HBAR, or XLM. I keep going. There's so much more that can be done out there. And you're seeing a signal like JP Morgan Chase teaming up with these two, Chainlink and Ondo. That is a huge signal to the rest of the world, like, hey, look into cryptocurrency. You're about to see some money flow into this market. And keep in mind, just next month, we have the last of the roundtables taken off from the SEC. So we're going to see some major movement coming from that alone when we start getting regulatory clarity, which is coming around the corner. If we didn't know it was coming, JP Morgan Chase would not be out here teaming up with Ondo and Chainlink and announcing it already now. They're getting ahead of the game is what they're trying to do. So if you have the opportunity now to get in and buy something like Ondo before it becomes a major thing. This just now happened today on the recording of May 14th. So I'm trying to get this information out to you guys as fast as I can. If you're watching, let me know down below what kind of projects are you watching. Have you heard about this? Or have you heard about Kexis by JP Morgan? Are you aware that Kexis used to be XCN? Like, do you understand that Onyx coin used to be Kexis? And there's still some kind of tie there, because if you look into XCN, you really have a hard time to figure out who's really running that project. So I think there's still some more behind the scenes with XCN that's tied into Kexis that they haven't really told you about, because you can't buy Kexis on the market. You have to go through JP Morgan Chase and be one of their clients that needs this technology to be able to access this. So they're not selling Kexis on the market, which I think is kind of interesting as well, right? I mean, let me know down below. Is that kind of weird for you as well? I think it's strange that they're not trying to make some money off of that, especially being a bank. They would love to make money off anything they can, right? Well, this was going to be a quick video today. I just want to get this information out fast as I could. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing for more information. I try to bring some information that not everybody's really talking about, try to bring a different perspective for people that are kind of new to the market as well. So if you found anything in this video useful, I thank you for stopping by, checking it out, and we will absolutely see you on the next one.